Hey everyone, I'm Jen Jacobsen of livelaughstamp.com. Thanks so much for joining me in my how-to series. Today I'm going to share with you a really cool technique. It's called the Ombre Technique, and you see this pattern a lot right now in textiles and artwork and all that kind of cool stuff. So we're going to do it with card making. And Stampin' Up! Has introduced the Delicate Details Lace Tape. You get a 2-pack, and it does come on this clear wrapper thing, and it's kind of shiny. And you can put it directly on a card, or you can do this technique that I'm going to show you. Now I've gone ahead, I've done this technique a couple of times and have already laid my strips, but when you peel this off, you just want to peel very carefully and then place it on the cardstock that you're working on. So we're going to get started, and I'm going to show you kind of a rainbow look with this ombre technique. I'm using our sponge daubers, and I'm just going to go and kind of work in circular motion. And this delicate lace tape is acting as really a stencil is what it's doing. And it's just going to block out the color. And I find that rubbing, I tend to get the most smooth effect and just kind of rubbing in swirls. And I'm going to switch to orange. I'm using Tangerine Tango. We're just going to get that on and get that blended. Now I have completed my card, and let me just show you what happens when you pull back this tape. It just, you really see the effect of what we've done here, and it is so cool. You can see I missed a little spot there, but I am sure I will find a way to cover that up. You can reuse this if you want to. I've used this a few times, so I'm going to go ahead and let this tape find its way to my garbage can. All right, so there is the final look, and let me just show you how I completed this card. What I've done is I've added a photo mount of Certainly Celery, and I've ran my crumb cake cardstock through the Big Shot using the Delicate Designs embossing folder. I used the one that kind of looked like a lace doily. I did add a lace doily to my card, punched out 3 butterflies in Real Red, Pumpkin Pie, and Daffodil Delight, and just kind of put the finishing touches on. A little bit of the daffodil seam binding, and then put this strip of pearls on the bottom. I think this is kind of, and I put this strip of pearls on the bottom. I think this is kind of a hidden gem on the basic pearls that we get. You get a whole line of pearls, and a lot of times I will cut them apart and use them. In this particular case, I pulled the whole strip off and I just laid them on, and then I added a little bit more to the bottom. I just think that makes such a stunning card. Let me show you just a couple other cards that I did using the ombre technique. Actually one. I did this one, and this one I just went ahead and varied purples to blues, and I just think that's cool. Used a vintage button and our gigantic jewels on that one. And then here is where I just used the lace tape and didn't worry about the technique. I had done the ombre technique on a card with blue, so this has a little tint of blue. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I went ahead and just put that on the card and embraced the blue tint and added some blue to that. And then here it is, just stark white on a card with a few embellishments. I just think that the Delicate Details Lace Tape is really neat, and I hope you will enjoy it and do the ombre technique yourself today. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you at livelaughstamp.com.